It's another experiment, it's another challenge, it's deja vu here on the channel because we are back with an experiment, or challenge should I say, that we did last FM with Wolves. The perfect team. Can we avoid conceding over an entire league season? Well, we're back to do the same again. Can we do it? Let's see. So last year, ladies and gentlemen, we did this and I think we were successful. I've not gone back and looked at the video or the tactic because I want it to be completely fresh. So as you can see here, we've got the team, full attributes, full positions, because I want to be able to have players that can play literally anywhere on the pitch. And if I want 5 up front, I want to be able to have 5 up front. In terms of the tactics then, this is our tactic, ladies and gentlemen, for Season 1. We have gone very defensive in terms of the mentality. We've got this as a formation. I don't know if it's going to work. Change that sweeper keeper as well. Goalkeeper on defend. We've got very short passing, very low tempo, max time wasting. Regroup, hold shape, take short kicks, and the very low line of engagement. So that is basically the entire instructions and the entire tactic for this first season. Will we win the league? I mean, we almost certainly will win the league. It's very difficult to actually get relegated, which is one of the 3 challenges that we set ourselves last year with this team, and we will be doing that again. That is the 3rd part to this triple series. The second one is score over 500 goals, but this one is avoid conceding for an entire season. We only have 10 years to do it, ladies and gentlemen, as well. I did neglect to mention that. Only 10 years to complete that challenge. So let's go to the end of this season and see how we got on. Right. Okay. I did not expect that. I didn't expect this. So 8 defeats, -5 goal difference. Let's have a look at the actual thing. United have won the league as well. Did not expect that. But we're on about Wolves. We've got scored 8, conceded 13 in 38 games. So 20... our goalkeeper's got the most clean sheets with 24. He's not played every game, clearly. Only 33, yeah. So the other 5 were played by the sub-goalkeeper. So 25 draws. Yeah, a hell of a lot of nil-nils. Unfortunately, 8 defeats. That's not very good, that, is it? You do not want that when you simulate through in Season 1. So we've got some thinking to do. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit more normal this second season. I'm still keeping 5 at the back, but we've got supporting wing-backs to add a little bit of width. We've got a central midfielder and a box-to-box. We've got a defensive midfielder just keeping it tight. So we should be quite all right down here. We've got an advanced playmaker and an advanced forward. So we do have an outball. So really, we should be winning the league. Now, if you go 2-3-0 up in a game, that can really kill the other team's momentum and they might just give up and not score a goal. That's my thinking. So I'm going to go and try and kill them. Kill the game off and win rather than just avoid conceding. We've got a standard width. We've moved the directness and the tempo up slightly. We've moved time wasting down. Everything else I think is the same. We've put work ball into box as well because we now have a forward to do so. Still got the same over here, I think. And we've got a bit of a higher defensive line. And we've got some prevent goalkeeper distribution. Slightly less often trigger press. So that's about it for this juncture. Of course, one thing I did neglect to mention as well at the start, I'm all over the place in this one. Usual drill. These guys have got transfers to Saudi Arabia in 2043. We're only going 10 years, so we're only going to 2033. So they'll still be here. There'll be nothing happening in that regard. Moving forward as well, they do have no transfer embargo, so they can actually buy players. Not that they will. What's the point? You've got an entire squad of the best players in the world. But I'm the manager as well, and I have become unsackable, and I will not be making any signings. The preferred formation is that. There you go. As we saw. There we rubbish. Just double checking we didn't win a trophy. We didn't. Okay, so, yeah, let's go to the end of Season 2. Well, that's a little bit more like it, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, great average rating over here. Unfortunately, we've not managed to get the golden boot. Erling Haaland's absolutely eclipsed us. For 4th place Man City. Aston Villa in 3rd, brilliantly. Assists, all over it we are. And player of the matches, not doing too bad. We've got someone in there. Goal clean sheets, 31. Now that's not great, is it? Because he might not have played every game, but I would have thought he played most. We've conceded goals, so we've not completed our mission. 38 wins in 38 games, though. 8 conceded. 8 conceded is not good enough at all, is it? Really disappointing. Now, of course, we have won the Carabao Cup with a 4-0 win against Arsenal, and we also won in the FA Cup final 5-0 against Manchester United. If we look at the schedule, we've won the FA Cup without conceding. Oh, we conceded 1 against Spurs in the semi-final second leg in a 10-1 win. We beat Peterborough 13-0 there. Unfortunately, we did concede 8 goals in the Premier League season, so where did it all go wrong? Well, on the opening day, we beat Liverpool 8-1, but the goal is to avoid conceding. We conceded on the opening day. after 71 minutes when it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-0. So annoying. So, and look at this. Look at these 6-0s. 4 6-0s in a row. 5-2 against Forest here. Absolute shambles. Anyway. So, like, what we're going to do for the tactics this next season. That's how we're going to have a think. Okay, so I've gone for a basic 4-3-3. Yeah, we've gone basic bitch over here. We've gone the Gegenpress. Actually, we've gone control possession. I don't know why I just said Gegenpress. We can all clearly say it says custom control possession. Yeah, I've decided to say Gegenpress. Well, we haven't. So we've got inside forwards, we've got an advanced forward, we've got a deep line playmaker. Keep it a bit tight. We've got a box-to-box midfielder. We've only got 4 at the back this time. We've got a half-back, though, who will drop in. Goalkeeper on defence. We've got defensive mentality as well. So hopefully that's the issue. So we were 7-0 up against Liverpool on the opening day. Then Darwin Núñez pops up and scores. Defensive. Sit back. Come on. Think, lads. Think. We've got much shorter passing, like the shortest passing possible with a really high tempo. So we're going to zip it round like Barcelona style in the early 2010s, whenever it was. Late 2000s, early 2010s. You know the team. No time wasting, because time wasting's done me in. Failed. We are countering and counter-pressing as well. We're not regrouping and holding the shape. We've gone to the counter-press and counter, because I want the ball back. They can't score if they haven't got the ball. That's my thinking. And everything they've done so far with that logic hasn't bloody worked, has it? So let's hope this works in the end of season 3. I mean, if it works at the end of season 3, end of video, and we're going to carry on. We are going to do the full 10 seasons. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh, this video's 20 odd minutes long, it's definitely going to have done it this one. We are doing all 10 seasons. If we do it in the 3rd season, we're going to try to do it again, but with a different tactic. We're not going to keep the same tactic for 2 seasons in a row unless we concede like 1 or 2, and I think this is the tactic. We just need a bit of luck. Anyway, so that's the in transition sort of attributes, instructions. Out of possession, we're dropping off a bit. Keep it tight. Right, end of season 3. Well, straight off the bat, we've drawn 1-1 against Villa. So we've already failed. We're not even left this screen. Fuming. 236 goals difference. Only conceded 4. We've only conceded 4. So we've halved it. We've halved it from last season. Too early to stick to the same formation though. I'm gonna go make some changes. Of course, we have won the Carabao Cup once again. A 9-0 win against Newcastle. A 4-1 win against Liverpool in the FA Cup. So did not manage to win that without conceding. And of course, we've won the Champions League. A 5-0 win in the final against Real Madrid. Lovely stuff. So we are the current Champions League winners. Average rating, look at that. 8.85 for him. Unbelievable. 15 caps, 17 goals. Now, England and Gareth Southgate have very clearly have to have won something. They've won the Euros in 2024, obviously. 8-0 against Italy in the final. We can't generate the match report, but yeah, all our team would have been there. Let's have a look at the England squad. Yeah, basically the entire Wolves squad plus a couple. It's quite funny where they're playing him. Cam is playing as a Cam. Left back on right wing, centre back on left wing. 2 wingers as holding midfielders. Centre mid, left back, right back at centre back, centre forward at centre back at right back. A goalkeeper in there, obviously, and a centre mid up front. They can play everywhere. There's no attributes that determine where they should be playing. It's just these are the names in the pre-game editor that I set up in the sort of holding pattern. Right. So anyway, we're in the current World Cup. About to start the World Cup. Sweden, Jamaica, and Morocco. England are surely favourites for the World Cup. There's no preview, no media prediction. Well, that's fine. Tactics then for this upcoming season. Right, so couple of changes. So we've kept the back 4 the same. We've kept our halfback in place. Now we've kept the deep line playmaker and the box-to-box midfielder in place. We have, however, moved our wingers to be wide midfielders and move them back. We've got the advanced forward up top still. We've now gone balanced rather than defensive because I feel like defensive might have, I don't know. I don't like defensive as a mentality. Personally, I always play on positive or balanced, but defensive is just meh. Cautious, maybe at a push. We probably will go back to defensive and very defensive at some point. We'll see. Still got much shorter passing, slightly higher tempo, no time wasting. I don't think I've changed anything on this screen, actually. Nor on this screen. So it's purely formation this time. And it's only a few tweaks because we were so close. Only 4 conceded. So we've just moved the wingers back a bit just to have a few more bodies behind the ball. Because we don't need to win 7-8-0. We don't need loads of people committed forward. Probably not enough players attacking, so we might not do as well. We'll see. Let's go. 2027. So we've won the league again. As you can see from this screen, 201 goal difference, 112 points, 1 draw, a 0-0 against Chelsea. We could still be on. We could still be on. From this screen, you can see we've won the Carabao Cup, we've won the FA Cup, we won against PSG in the Champions League, just 2-0. Pathetic. Erling Haaland again, 26 goals. We only got 17 here, but again, they probably could be playing all over the place. They might not play up front for half the season. Wolves winger 4, where's he played? Yeah, look where he's played. Striker 10 times, 10 goals, and then loads of other positions. Right, anyway, back to this. Bit of truth. 3. Oh, look at that. Third to last game of the season, we got that draw against Chelsea. Who have we conceded against? 2 against West Ham in Feb. FA Cup final we conceded. Champions League quarter-final against Arsenal. And 16 against Spurs. So 2 against West Ham. 3 against West Ham all season because he scored in the FA Cup 4th round. 2 against Middlesbrough in the 3rd round. Where? There, Norwich. In August! Fucking hell! Game 4, and it's over before it's even begun. I mean, it's very difficult to avoid conceding the entire season, but I'm sorry. Norwich and West Ham, where did they finish? 12th and 13th, respectively. 40 points. In a tighter season, they could have gone down. Defensively, like tighter at the bottom, should I say. Or better performance for the teams at the bottom. I mean, look at this. Tight at the top. Chelsea, City and Arsenal, 2 points separating them. Then Newcastle just another 2 points further back. United a point further back there. 5 points separating 2 to 6. And then 28 points separating second to first. I mean, we're almost guaranteed to win the league every season. I mean, I say almost guaranteed to win the league every season. We didn't the first season. That's the tactic I'm going to employ when we're trying to get relegated. But again, that's another video. So, should we go have a look what Ralph's doing? Manager of Austria. Of course he is. Boring, Ralph. There's no Shrimpton. There'll be no Shrimpton. Not in this file. I've not got enough leagues loaded. It didn't bother. Just only, I think I got this in the Championship and maybe League One. Got a quick sim, didn't I? So anyway, let's go and do the next tactic. I'm going to put a bit of time wasting on. So once we're ahead, like, hang on. 60th minute, already clear. Where's the game against West Ham? Again, 6 and 3. 3-0 up, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2. Josh Zirkzee. Wonder what he's going to be like here on the new FM. Is he going to be a bit better? He's been signed by United. We're having a good spell at Bologna, so. Right. Back to the tactics. I'll leave that as it is. And I'm going to go positive. I prefer positive. The formation I'm happy with for now. Just those 2 little changes. Bit of time wasting and a bit more positive. Oh, I've moved that as well, haven't I? Yeah, so bit of positivity. The shorter passing, slightly higher tempo, wasting time sometimes, and that's about it. It's all going to really change. On we move. 2 draws. 1-1 and 2-2. Great. Even worse. 4 conceded. Bloody hell. The draws account for 3 of those 4 goals. And then Everton was the other one. When was that? Probably the opening day of the season, knowing us. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, got through August and September without conceding. Drew against Liverpool there. October. Then beat Everton 8-1. Lorenzo Luca. Already 5-0. Listed. Don't have a role for him to play. A lot of appearances from the bench. And he scored against us. Get that on your CV, Lorenzo. Yeah, Champions League once again. 4-0 against Bayern Munich. At Carabao. 8-0 against Everton. And a 6-0 against City in the FA Cup. Right. We're going radical, changing things up because that wasn't working. We're going 2 up top, deep line forward to sort of link the play up a bit and be a little bit more of a gap in between, but not having the advanced attacking midfielder here. We've got a centre midfield on attack who's going to burst through. Got rid of the wide midfielders. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of wingers on Football Manager. Most of you who watch my Let's Play series with Oldham on the last FM and other ones, especially with Sunderland as well on the FM before that, Mr. Series with Southampton and Blackburn as well. I don't really play with wingers that often, or if I do, it's one winger, and I'm asymmetric. And currently, on my lead save, I'm flittering between wingers and one winger and all over the place. So there we go. Got rid of the wingers. Don't like it. Positivity. We've got advanced forward, deep line forward. Those 3 there. The defences all remain the same, and all the instructions are identical, except we've gone a bit more narrow with our attacking approach. Yeah, everything else is the same. On we move. End of season 6. Right, well, straight away, play 38, 138. No draws to speak of. No draws to trip us up. Still not called a boot. Erling Haaland, Wolves winger 3. Was he done dirty? He was. 16-11 from striker. 18-25 from central mid. And he scored from defensive mid, left back, and centre back. 6. 6 conceded. Liverpool again with another 2. Oh dear. Club World Championship coming. We'll have that. We'll have that. Beat Arsenal and City in the final of the FA Cup and Champions League. Loads of goals conceded in the Champions League. Oh, very leaky. Very leaky indeed. Carabao Cup. Beat Man U in the final. Brentford 8-1. Liverpool 5-1. Bournemouth 14-1. We've scored 278 goals. So 284. 6 conceded. And we still haven't got a golden boot. Loads of players in the top 10. Of course they are going to be. We've got loads. Look at us. Down here, Wolves left back. Equals 16th centre forward as well. 14 goals. Great. Now, what we're going to do this time then. So, I've changed the central midfield attack to be a deep line playmaker. And I've now gone 2 box-to-box midfielders, bombing up and down. Deep line playmaker holding. The half-back who's going to sit back, making it a 5 in defence. Our wing-backs offering a little bit of width on supports. Kept the same strikers. Mentality, we've gone back to cautious. I said I don't like defensive, and I like to play on positive. Well, we went positive last time, didn't we? We've conceded 6 goals. So, cautious. And I am cautiously optimistic at this one. This will be season 7. And we are getting very close to the end of this experiment. And I believe last time, forgive me if I'm wrong, but go back and watch it again, because it was probably a very similar style of video to this. I think we did it in season 8 last time, or season 9. But again, I've not gone back, I've not checked, and I've not copied the tactic, because I could just copy the tactic and see if that does it. But, you know, I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Kept everything there the same as in transition, and out of possession again, left that as it was. So on we move. End of season 7. Here we go. The tension. 38 wins, 38 wins, 204 goal difference. So we've scored less because we're cautious, and we've dropped players back. And we conceded less. 6 less, hopefully. Competitions. Win the Champions League. Won the Super Cup. FA Cup. Carabao Cup. We've probably won the Club World Championship, knowing us. Yeah, we have. Beat 5-1. We beat Arsenal. Happy days. Premier Division then. Did we do it? 3. Oh. That's the second time we've had 3. That's the second time we've had 3 conceded. I don't know what I'd prefer. 3 or 1. 1 would be killer, wouldn't it? 1 would be just truly devastating. Where have we conceded these goals then? Against Norwich again. Norwich, Chelsea there. Loads of 7 and 8-0s in this one. And then Tottenham in November. Okay. This feels like the one. I made the joke I was cautiously optimistic with the cautious approach. But I am. So we're going to run this exact same tactic again this season. We'll be at the end of season 8, so we'll have 2 seasons left. If we don't do this season, I probably will make some changes. What those changes will be, I don't know, but let's go. 2031. Oh, we've drawn. We drew against Liverpool 1-1 again. Liverpool 7. Oh, shambles. Absolute shambles. We've won everything else. Of course we have. Right, so I've made some changes. Now, on the face of it, you're looking at it and going, Jay, that looks the same. It does in terms of formation, ladles and jelly spoons, but let me just direct you to all this. So we've gone positive because we cautious off, because cautious can get in the bin. Positive's not done great for us in previous seasons, but we've got to remain positive. I swear I'm not trying to shoehorn the mentality into a pun. I couldn't think of any others, but yeah, we're positive. Right, in possession, time wasting, in the bin, gone. We've moved the passing as well to slightly shorter, so middle of the road. We've kept work ball into box and fairly narrow attacking width, left all that unchecked. In transition, we have gone to regroup and hold shape. When we lose possession, we're not... we hold the shape when we win possession, because I think we've got enough talent up there to score enough goals. And when we've lost possession, rather than counter press, we have regrouped. We are regrouping, because I want the players back behind the ball. Now, of course, with the wingers on support, they shouldn't be too exposed going forward. We've got the halfback who will sort of slot in here, making it a 5 at the back. Then, out of possession, we have got drop off more for our defensive line. We are trapping them inside. We've got 3 players there who are going to be there with the halfback and the 2 centre backs, and then the wing backs as well, who can come and tuck in somewhat. So we are trying to funnel everyone into the middle to avoid crosses coming in, and yeah, all that. We're also going to prevent the goalkeeper short distribution from them. Because we want the ball back as high up the pitch as possible. That's my thinking. Maybe I've not changed these instructions enough up to this point. But that's what we're going to do. Let's go. Well, it's 38 wins and 257 goal difference. Won everything else, of course. Still no golden boot. Erling Haaland again. Erling Haaland has literally won it every season apart from Wolves Cam once and Jayhuahua. But we've conceded 8. We've scored a lot more. Positivity. We conceded 8. Oh. I'm running out of ideas. We've got 1 season to go as well. This is it. This is the last season. We're not cheating. We're not going to go back and reload, and we're not going to go back, or we're not going to say, let's do 15 years. 10 years, I said at the start. 10 years is the challenge, and I am failing. And I probably have failed. I mean, it's a difficult challenge. Don't get me wrong. And we are simulating. I'm not playing every single game. If I played every single game, I think I'd have a better chance. Because I'd just go 1-0 up and I'd go defensive. But then that always leads to goals being conceded. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be able to do it if I played it. I ain't got enough time to do that anyway, so yeah. Okay, right, so there's a lot to unpack here. A lot to unpack. Firstly, we've gone 1 up top. We've got the advanced forward who's remained. The deep line forward is gone. And he's now at centre-back. We've got wing-backs on support still. We've got 2 other centre-backs there. So we've got 3 central defenders. We've got an anchor now, not a half-back. The anchor should sit just in front, the way I interpret it, and mop up any loose balls. 2 box-to-box midfielders who will support the advanced forward, and an advanced playmaker who will be pulling the strings, shall we say, around here. The mentality is balanced. Positive has left us too leaky at the back. Cautious has left us inviting too much pressure, I think, possibly. Balanced it is. We've gone back to slightly shorter passing. I want to keep hold of the ball, but the tempo is high because I want to kill teams. Then I want to time waste. Are you getting the feeling I don't know what to do here? Because some of these are counterproductive with my logic, aren't they? I want to keep the ball high tempo, so we move it around quick and get to the goal quick. Score, then time waste. We are now counter-pressing and countering again because regrouping and holding shape did not work. 8 conceded. That might be our worst. And back here, again, we're still trapping inside because we've got the 5 at the back. Dropping off and preventing the goalkeeper distribution. There's the line of engagement. So we've got 1 final year. Let's go to end of season 10. If we did it. Well, we've won every game. 178 goals scored. Club World Championship starting. We beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. We won the Carabao Cup, Super Cup, FA Cup. Won all that. Premier Division. Erling Haaland once again. 2. Just 2. 2 goals against Chelsea and Newcastle. 3rd and 5th. It's our best season. It's our best season, isn't it? But we failed. We tried so hard and we got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. So that's it. That means a very solemn ending, isn't it? This he's very subdued. There's no jubilation whatsoever. There's nothing really to say, is there? What do we do? What do we even look at? There's the trophy haul. 8 Champions Leagues. I mean, let's go back and look at season 1, shall we? I finished 14th with that formation. Conceded 13. That was the worst because yeah, we didn't win any games. 5 games, 25 draws. Then 8, 4, 3, 4, 6, 3, 7, 8, 2. So our final season was our best season. And our worst seasons were season 1, and I think 2 of the others in the middle where we conceded 8. But that's the challenge. 10 years. Next time we're going to do this exact same thing, but we are trying to score 500 league goals in the season. So instead of it being very defensive, it'll be very, very attacking. There'll be no drama and suspense though, because when we get to the home screen where we go here, we will see the goal we will see the goal difference, and we'll probably concede quite a lot of goals because we'll leave ourselves very exposed. So who knows? We might get there. Let's hope we do, because yeah, if it's another failure, it would be embarrassing. But while you're here, you might as well like the video if you enjoyed this one. I hope you have enjoyed this one because I've had a bit of a blast making it. Nice change of pace, isn't it? To do a bit of a challenge here on the channel. Speaking of change of pace, the lead save will be coming back very, very soon. We have recorded season 2. We have played season 3. We are starting to play season 4. I'm editing season 2. It is all going on. I'm hopefully going to keep that regular every week or so from here on out until FM25. Speaking of FM25, let me know in the comments down below. some of the things that you want me to do for FM25, especially for the beta, because we don't have the in-game and pre-game editor at our disposal. Probably just going to do a thing with United. But we'll see. Anyway, enough of this drivel, enough of this waffle. Go and watch this video if you're not sick of my voice. If you are, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.